Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Montpellier stop of the FIS World Series 2018 edition. DC here, joined alongside by professional skateboarder Thomas Vinter in the house. How you doing today, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Beautiful day out here on the riverside of Les, and we are so excited because we're getting ready to get underway here with the Skateboard Street Pro Finals, and it is going to be insane. We were talking about this right before we came up here. You're fired up. I'm fired up.
Oh, yeah.
The skateboarders are fired up. The crowd is fired up. There are so many people out there today, Thomas. And those skateboarders, we got to talk to a few of them. They're definitely fired up for the finals today.
Oh, man. I was just there in the skate park now with the riders, looking at their runs. It is insane what they do. All the people, look at the people around the park when you guys get to see. Look at the runs they're practicing. We're going to see a great show. If you ask me who can win, I'm going to say all 12 riders out there in the skate park have a big chance of winning today.
Well, once again, this is the Montpellier stop of the 2018 FIS World Series, and we go all around the place. This is such an amazing tour, as it tours over 5 countries, over 3 continents. Started things off this year in Hiroshima, over in Japan. You were over there for that stop, Thomas.
Oh yeah, I was. It was great fun there.
Yep, and then here we are in Montpellier for the second stop here in the south of France. After this, heading back over across the globe to Edmonton over in Canada there, representing North America. And then after that, Budapest, Hungary, and wrapping things up over in Asia, once again with Chengdu, China, and that'll be in November. It seems like so long away from now still.
Oh, man, it's going to go quick, though. All these stops around the world, it's just going to be a great tour. I can't wait to go to all these stops and see new riders in all the sports we do, especially in skateboarding, which is the sport I do as well.
So, yeah, once again, 5 countries, over 3 continents, and such a crazy international field we have here. Skateboarding, such an international sport, as is proven by its inception into the Olympics in Tokyo in 2020. So some foreshadowing maybe is we may see some of the Olympians we'll be seeing in 2 summers.
With that. And we might see a skate park like this in the Olympics too. This is a perfect skate park built by our own Hurricane company. They fly with us all over the world, build amazing parks. Look at the A-frame in the middle with the hubas and the outledges. We got bump to rails, up rails, flat bars, hubas down. We even have a slappy grind pad. We have everything you might want to ask for. We even have a vert quarter pipe in there, and we see a mech twist done by Daisuke Ikeda, who is our yesterday's winner of the semifinals. We're gonna see a great show. Yeah,
big shout out to Hurricane Parks for building this amazing park. Talking to the guys, they are loving it. And also big thanks to SFR, Montpellier, Mediterranean Metropole, and Honor for the Brave, our presenting sponsors here of the Montpellier stop of the FIS World Series 2018 edition. Well, there's only one way to find out who the winner is today, and that's without the help of our judges. We'll be able to determine that, Thomas.
Yeah, we got some amazing judges. We got an international judges panel. These judges fly with us all over the world, and it's French, English, even American. We got Willie Santos coming all the way from California, United States. He's an absolute skateboard legend, no doubt about it. Willie is an amazing judge, amazing guy, and an amazing skateboarder. We got Will Harmon from UK, Samuel Pertex from France, and we got Julien Guillaume, who is also our skatepark builder, another one of the judges. So we got 4 judges, amazing guys. They're going to do a great job. I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah, and all those guys loving skateboarding, so they will definitely be the right ones to figure out who the top dog is going to be out here today, and talk about what they're going to be looking for, Thomas. How is one going to get to the top of the podium out here today?
They're going to be looking for the best tricks, but let's go through. Let's go over this. How we going to run this? We're going to have 2 rounds of each rider split in different jams, and then the best round counts. It's going to be 60 seconds for each rider. He's going to drop in the skate park twice. Best round's going to count. You guys going to see the score after each round on the screens in live. How amazing is that?
Yeah, so amazing. Just about as amazing as that bird's eye view there. Once again, look at the crowd out there, Thomas. It's so crazy. Now, you're a fan of social media. I know you're out there taking some video, but we want to encourage all of y'all to follow FIS. There's so many different venues, so many different ways that you can be involved in all the action. What's your preferred social media outlet?
I'm just going to say FIS World on Instagram, FIS.official on Facebook, FIS World on social media such as Snapchat, all the other, or go to FIS.fr to watch all the website.
There's a look at the skateboarders that you are going to see. But hey, the other day we've seen 2 days of amazing skateboarding. We saw qualifiers go down, that was nuts. We saw semifinals go down, that was nuts. And your top qualifier from semifinals coming out of Japan.
Yeah, we got Daisuke Ikeda. We're going to see Daisuke's run very soon, and there he goes. Daisuke drops in, coming all the way from Tokyo, Japan, back to 270 lip, 270 out. Who does this to start his run off? And then blunt to disaster, tray bomb over the A-frame. Then you see him taking some strong pushes, coming to the quarter pipe, using the quarter pipe with a huge frontside air over the SFR channel. Then coming back to the A-frame and taking it over the rail with a frontside flip. Perfect execution of the trick. This kid is capable of winning the Olympic Games when it comes to it. He's just 16 years old. He's our winner from Hiroshima too. Back three all the way to flat over the A-frame. I have never seen people skate like this at the age of 16. This is just amazing to see all the talent we have in the park. Frontside 180 alley-oop to switch 50-50. Then coming to the quarter pipe and setting up for the last trick of his run. And then coming for the signature Daisuke Ikeda mech twist in the street contest. How crazy is this? And a kickflip frontside 50-50 to finish it up.
Well, that's what's up, but he's got his work cut out for him because he's got 11 other skateboarders. He's going to be battling it out here in the finals of Street Skate Feast World Series.
Everyone, once again, make some noise for me! All right.
Montpellier.
Your first rider coming out of Lançogues, France. Make some noise for Laurence Revel.
Lawrence, il vient de La Réunion.
All right, your next rider coming out of Barcelone. Give it up for Casella Neverton.
Il est espagnol de Barcelone. Du bruit pour lui.
Next rider coming out of Seignos, France. Give it up for George Poole.
Le meilleur coup des Landes, Georges Poole.
Your next rider coming out of Rouen, France. Give it up for Adrian Foulard.
Le meilleur rouquin du skate game, Adrien Foulard.
Next in, coming out of Madrid, Spain. Give it up for Danny Leon.
Flying Spanish, il vient d'Espagne, de Madrid, Danny Leon.
Next rider coming out of Grenoble, France. Give it up for Maxime Genin.
Maxime, quasiment local de l'étape. Il est là quasiment tous les ans, Maxime Genin.
Next in, coming out of California, USA. Give it up for Xander.
Il vient de Californie, l'américain Gabriel Zender.
Next in, coming out of Le Havre, France. Give it up for last year's winner, Joseph Garbaggio.
Gagné l'an dernier, c'est Joseph Garbaggio qui remet son titre en jeu.
Next in, coming out of Slovakia, make some noise for Richard Turi.
Il est slovaque, il vient tous les ans, c'est Richard Turi, tous les ans en finale.
Next in, out of Sabriez, France. Give it up for Vince Malou.
Un autre produit des Landes, c'est Vincent Milou, on le présente
Next
plus.
in, out of Bron, France. Give it up for Aurélien Giraud.
Lyonnais, Aurélien Giraud, le phénomène pour vous, il a fini deuxième des qualifs.
And your final rider coming all the way from Tokyo, Japan. Give it up for Daisuke Ikeda.
Ikeda Daisuke, il est japonais, il a gagné l'étape à Hiroshima du Fils et là il a fini premier de ses qualifs. Il est incroyable, je peux vous dire que ça va être très très tendu. Tout le monde prend sa place sur les plateformes. Deux poules de Sfr Rider, ils passent tous deux fois. On garde le
He
meilleur.
won only right now. Laurence Revel, Casella, Georgie, Adrian, Danny, and Maxime.
Well, there you have it. The rider intros, skater intros, as I like to say. These guys
I like to say skaters too.
absolutely killing it out there. So excited to see the action go down today. And hey, you guys want to get involved? You absolutely can. You can pick your favorite skateboarder out here this afternoon. Just go online to feast.fsr/vote and vote for the SFR Rider of the Day. You will be prompted to make your vote, your selection. Do you have any particular favorites out there, Thomas?
I got all of them there.
Yep.
I'm going to say Richard Turi. This is my boy, or Xander Gabriel. Those two, they're one of my best friends, some of my best friends. But I'm going to say all of the 12 riders deserve the vote. So make sure you guys go online, download the app, or look on the website, vote for your favorite rider so he wins. And you can win some presents too, can't you?
Yep. Yeah.
You can win signed posters by our riders. So make sure you go up there and, yeah, go check it out. It's fun.
Get involved. Feast.fsr/vote for the SFR Rider of the Day. Well, there you have it. There's a look at the start sheet out here. 12 amazing skateboarders, 2 runs.
Yeah,
I'd like to see him get 10 runs. I love watching these guys.
I'd love to go all the way to the evening. But yeah, we got 12 of the best riders, and it's going to be starting in the reverse order. Starting it off with Laurence Revel, Neverton Casea, George Poole, Adrian Foulard, Danny Leon, Maxime Genan, Xander Gabriel, Joseph Garbaggio, Richo Turi, Vincent Milou, Aurelien Giraud, our yesterday's winner, Daisuke Ikeda.
That's right, your top qualifier.
That's a crazy list.
Yep, insane. Well, I'm excited. Let's go take a seat and get ready for this action, Thomas. I know you were standing up a lot the other day.
Let's start this off.
This is going to be absolutely insane as we are officially underway here with Laurence Revel.
Okay, Laurence is in the skate park. As you guys see, he got 58 seconds to go. Starting it off with a frontside lip slide on the A-frame rail and a frontside nose blunt down the hubba. Coming back for the hip with a switch frontside flip attempt. Unfortunately, not getting it.
40 seconds left still, so plenty of time on the clock. 1 minute runs is what these skaters are going to get. Each are going to get 2 1-minute runs.
Yep, getting the front feeble and a nollie crooks on the hubba ledge we have in the middle of the park. And a nollie inward heel over the hip. Still 25 seconds to go for Laurence. He was a huge surprise yesterday. We talked about it. If you guys saw the webcast yesterday or watched live, you heard us talking about Laurence. I have never seen him skate this well before, and to me, he could be a huge surprise of this competition.
6 seconds left on the clock, so one more trick here. Getting the tray flip to flat.
All the way to flat. How good was that? And that hard flip attempt was after time, so that's not gonna count towards his score.
Well, there you have it. First of 2 runs in the books for Laurence Revel as he cracks open this competition, this Skate Street final. This is it. It all comes down to this. And we're going to take a look at the replay here. Thomas, take a look.
Yeah, I'm just going to say it's always so important to have a good run to start the contest, because that's setting the bar for all the other riders in the skate park, and that's the way for our judges to also adjust their scoring. So yeah, we're looking at some replays with that nollie inward heel over the hip, the nose blunt down the hubba, and a bunch of other tricks you guys just saw in the 60-second run.
All right, well, next up, coming out of Brazil, we've got Neverton Casea.
He's definitely one of the crowd's favorites. This guy has so much board control. You saw him yesterday, tricks that other people who just bail. Neverton's like, no, I'm staying on my board. I just want to roll away. I want to make my way to the finals. That's exactly what he did. And we are probably going to see some crazy skating from Neverton today. Okay, Neverton's in with a back Smith on the bump to bar. Turning around in the quarter pipe, coming back for the A-frame nollie heel flip. Straight off to the backside nose blunt. If you guys watch the webcast, you have seen him land every single go. The backside nose blunt is such a difficult trick, and Neverton makes it look so easy. It's just like a 50-50 grind for him. And a kickflip over all the way over the hubba. And 30 seconds to go for Neverton. He's gonna drop in the honor bank in the middle of the skate park, the big blue bank we have. I'm missing a frontside nose blunt on the out ledge.
20 seconds left here for Neverton. His first of 2 runs, first of 2 heats here, 2 heats of 6 skateboarders. That's what we've got here in the final.
Back switch, 8 seconds to go with a switch heel flip attempt. I was gonna say perfect switch heel because the catch looked perfect to me. And that's gonna be it for Neverton. That was a couple slams in that one. Do you think that's gonna be a high score?
Well, for the time being, I think he's got a good chance of getting on the high score, but again, here in just the first runs of the first 2 skaters, that won't hold for long at all. Top 5 get their travel paid for them to the next stop in Edmonton in July.
How good is that? I would like to get free flights all over the world. FIS is the only series in the world that actually does this to all the riders, not only skateboarders, but all the athletes in the sports that are here in Montpellier for the FIS World Tour. 5 of the top get their flights paid, accommodation paid, and everything taken care of for the next stop.
All right, score coming in, 67.45, so not the highest score, but right there below Mr. Revel, Laurence Revel, with the current high score of 71.2. Now dropping in George Poole on course for his first of 2 runs.
Our English friend currently living in France. He has been living in France for a long, long time. Starting off with a backside nose blunt in the quarter pipe. Missing a Smith grind. I have not seen miss him a Smith grind at all in the last 2 days. And the front blunt in the quarter pipe. George is coming back. He's no stranger to skating quarter pipes. He's really good. Look at that blunter backside nose blunt. Pop back in the quarter pipe. And a back Smith on the A-frame rail. Gonna turn in the quarter pipe and straight back on the A-frame with a frontside Smith grind. Yeah, beautiful backside disaster. And a back 180 nose grind on the bump to ledge. Still 15 seconds to go for George. That's a good run so far. You hear the crowd. There's so many people watching. It has to be so crazy. Oh my Lord, that was amazing. That's the way to end your round.
Nice work there for George Poole. Second place finish for George last year here at this event. Second overall for the 2017 Feast World Series.
He's an amazing skateboarder. That's what I just said. Like, he basically, in my eyes, he basically just did what he wanted, so he feels comfortable now coming into his second run. And that's when he's gonna do all the hard tricks.
Now looking at the replay here for George Poole.
It is amazing for all these riders who can skate both tranny and street because they can combine it in this part. This is very well built. So if you're an all-terrain skater, which George completely is, like doing tricks like this, that is just crazy. In a street competition. I wonder what the score is gonna be like. Oh,
that's new high score, 73.87 for George Poole on his first of 2 runs. So he is your current leader there with the 73.87. We saw scores getting well up high into the 80s the other day, if that's any indication as to where you may see them going today. And next up for his first of 2 runs, and you're going to hear the crowd go nuts because he's a Frenchman. This is Adrian Foulard getting ready to drop in.
There we go. I'm a big fan of Adrian myself. Starting it off with a gap to frontside, board slide, or a backlip. I'm sorry I couldn't see from here. Followed by a nollie crooks down the hubba. I'm just gonna call it, yeah, I was just gonna say even before he did it, a bigger flip over the hip. He does it every go, makes it look super easy too. Frontside 5-0 to fakie on the quarter pipe. Half cap no slide 270 out on the bump to ledge. These concrete ledges are difficult to skate. If you guys see, they look more like snowboard obstacles. Tray flip over the A-frame and missing the front blunt down the hubba. Still 23 seconds to go for Adrian.
Yeah, still plenty of time. You hear the local crowd getting behind Adrian.
Front feeble on the up rail.
10 seconds left here.
Still time for 2 tricks. And a tray flip 50-50. These kids are not joking here in the park. And a half cap heel. Not getting in. That's going to be time for Adrian Foulard. I'm going to say that was my favorite run so far.
Well, we'll see what the judges have to say about that. Our 4th skater to go, Adrian Foulard, who did well last year, finished 5th place here in Montpellier last year.
He is very capable of winning. It's just, it basically comes to what the rider does for his last trick, because I'm going to say the top 6 rounds going to be perfect rounds. They're going to be amazing, filled with great tricks like this tray flip 50-50.
Yeah, I love that
tray bomb over the gap, and then another angle of the tray flip 50-50 on the hubba. That's a big hubba. You need to have pop. You need to have pop for sure.
All right, well, score coming in for Adrian Foulard. And 2nd place currently with a 72.35 for his first of 2 runs.
Knowing our judges, you gotta be looking at 80 and higher to be able to make it in the top 3 or even in the top 5 sometimes. We sometimes see skaters cracking the 90s, like Daisuke Ikeda, on a daily basis. Whenever Daisuke drops in and does his mech twist, that's a guaranteed 85 plus.
You're right, he won Hiroshima the last stop with a 90.66.
Yeah, how crazy is that score? But he fully deserved it.
Well, next up, Danny Leon, the Spaniard, getting ready to drop in for his first 2 runs. 1 minute on the clock.
And 60 seconds gonna start with his first trick with a crazy front blunt on the huge quarter pipe. Then coming back for the... Oh, wow. Danny completely changed his round from yesterday. A gap to front lip on the A-frame to rail. And a huge melon. That is an amazing round. 42 seconds to go, Danny. Frontside nose grind on the bump to bar. And a finger flip to disaster. So many tricks already. Board slide into the bank. setting up for the quarter pipe. A huge frontside air. 27 seconds to go. Just keep it going. Danny, tray flip to the platform. And a nose blunt in the Honor bank. Honor is one of our major sponsors here at FWS Montpellier. Frontside 50-50 on the rail. And an invert. Still 12 seconds to go. That had to be 15 tricks already. And a crooked grind. Oh, Ellie missing that one just before the buzzer. And that is going to be time. This is going to be just for the crowd. Oh, wow. You gotta be excited with a run like this.
Danny Leon coming
You know
out
what?
swinging.
He's probably thinking, why did I miss that alley-oop? Like, I got all those tricks unlocked. That was probably one of the easy ones. Oh, yes.
Well, take a look here at the replay. Thomas, some of your favorite parts of this run from Danny Leon?
It was my favorite 60 seconds so far, I'm just gonna say. Look at that invert. I've never even tried. Then he's probably coming for the nose grind on the up rail. And another angle of the invert. And that kickflip melon, that was great. That was a great run. I can't wait to see that score. It's definitely going to be a first place.
All right, well, 73.87, the score to beat for first place. That is held by George Poole from Great Britain. And score coming in for Danny Leon after that great run. And we do have a new leader, 77.70, new leader, Danny Leon.
It's funny, I was talking to Danny yesterday in the skate park, even before the semis, and I was like, oh, well, the skate park really works for you, right? He said, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, man, it does. Like, I'm going to see you in Canada, top 5 for sure. You see? Well, probably going to be there. But, yep, Maxime Genan, our next skater, last skater in this heat, is in the park. You saw the crazy full cat flip over the hip. The level of the skating here is just so high. A gap-to-back clip in the quarter pipe. And the front Smith, the drop on the flat bar. Turning around in the quarter pipe and coming for the tray flip. No slide on the bump to latch.
Halfway through the time on his run now.
Maxime has been on the European pro skateboard scene for so many years. It's great to see him back. I didn't see him for a couple of years, but he's, switch heel 50-50 on the latch. Yeah, just so you guys know, I skated that hubba latch earlier in the day, and it is not a small one. It is a big latch to skate. Maxime's back with a back Smith on the bump to up rail. The rug to fakie, and that's going to be time for Maxime with one bail. He's going to do that. Oh, okay, that was way out of time, though.
Yeah, so unfortunately going down on that switch heel 50-50. Had he landed that, you would think that...
Some amazing tricks, one bail. Danny Leon had one bail. Everyone had, everyone had a slam.
And looking at the replay here for Maxime Genan.
So that's going to make it for the first rounds of our heat number 1. And after we see all these replays of Maxime Genan, just like this back Smith, we're going to go back to the top of the order.
75.82, the score coming in for Maxime. That'll be enough to put him in second place for the time being, so not too shabby, something to build on. But we're going to go right back to the top of the order and go with the second of 2 runs here for this first of 2 heats. 6 skateboarders in each heat here in the finals for street skate here at the World Series 2018 Montpellier. Stop thanks to FWS and all the crew out there. So much hard work going into making this event happen, and man, what an amazing event this is. Here we go, Lawrence Ravel, second of 2 runs on course, 1 minute on the clock.
Back in the park with that frontside Smith grind. So 55 seconds to go. Let's do it, Lawrence. Front feeble on the A-frame rail, and a nollie crooks on the hubba ledge. Going switch for that. Oh, not getting that front switch frontside flip again. So unfortunate that when this happens. I saw him do it every goal yesterday too in the semis. 32 seconds to go for Lawrence. Missing the tray flip. Lawrence is currently sitting in 5th with a score of 71.2. I would love to say he will improve his score, but that's not going to be the case.
Yeah, with Danny Leon sitting in the top spot with that 77.7, having just 1 mistake on that run, I would think that Lawrence Ravel...
I would say this is the time to do something for the crowd. And missing the late shot. 5 seconds to go. He's probably gonna call it. That's gonna be it for Laurence Rival in the finals here in Montpellier at the FIS World Series. And I am just gonna say here, he's probably gonna stick to the score I set, which is 71.2 at the moment.
Well,
good enough for 5th.
Yeah, looking at the replays here, Thomas, you know, he had a lot of issues, but there's a lot of things that went right for him as well. Let's see if we'll see.
It did. It was a great run. I wish he landed it. He had some great tricks, and he landed on every trick. He just couldn't roll away for some reason. It sometimes happens.
Yeah, score coming in won't even be an improvement from his first run with a 65.47 on that score. So currently sitting in 5th. That's the best he could finish today. But next up, Neverton Kaseya coming out of Brazil. Neverton sitting in 6th place right now. Here he is, second of 2 runs.
Yep, getting a feeble grind on the up rail, started off. Coming back for the A-frame, a nollie heel flip, perfect execution of the nollie heel, and a backside nose blunt down the hubba. Come on, Neverton, that is amazing. I need to learn the backside nose blunt this way. It looks so easy, and it's gonna give you a lot of points. Beautiful kickflip, A-frame over the hubba, all the way to flat.
30 seconds left on the clock. He doesn't really seem to have a sense of urgency right now, Thomas. He's just kind of chilling out there.
He's a street skater, so he doesn't have the flow like Dan Leon might have, but the difficulty of the tricks is just so next level compared to some of the other riders. So it's difficult to choose. You can either do difficult tricks or you can do a lot of tricks. There's no way you can do all of them at once.
All right, last trick with just a few seconds left on the clock.
Right after this switch heel, that's gonna be time, and he couldn't roll away. So 2 slams. Neverton currently in last, in 6th place with 67.45. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a similar score.
And we'll look at the replay here for Neverton, and definitely some good stuff that went down in his run. But I would think that that's not going to challenge our top 3.
Yeah, unfortunately not. And you know what the good thing is? All the finalists are getting paid.
Yep.
That's what we do here. 12 people get paid. That is amazing. Everyone who comes here makes it to the finals, makes some money to bring back home.
Yeah, so a big shout out to FIS for taking care of these athletes. And again, top 5, paid travel to the next stop. Oh, it's awesome. As you were saying yesterday morning at breakfast, you got to count that in. That's almost better than the prize money.
Oh, that's way better, yeah. Like you get, well, flight to Canada from Europe would be $1,500, and then accommodation there, food, all the transfers. That comes at least to $2,500.
All right, here we go. George Poole, 2nd place overall last year. 2nd place here in Montpellier last year. 2nd of 2 runs. Here he is, 1 minute on the clock.
And then 60-second start. Now with a backside nose blunt in the quarter pipe. And a Smith grind step off on the rail. Come on, George. We want to see you land your run. Back 1-8. Was it backside 50-50 reaver in the quarter pipe? 43 seconds to go. And a nollie crooks on the hubba. 35 coming back for the A-frame. He's gonna hit the rail with a nollie board side, holding on. That looked like a slam, but no, you can't afford that in the finals. You gotta stay on your board. That's what George knows. Frontside feeble grind on the A-frame rail. And coming back for the back D on the vert quarter pipe in the corner. And a back, missing the back 180 nose grind.
He's got 10 seconds left, so definitely has enough time for one more trick. There's a little hustle in his step there. Looks like he is going to try to get one more in here, Thomas.
As you say, it's probably going to be a crowd pleaser. Let's see what that is.
There's the time, so this won't count. Oh!
Not getting it, so that's going to do it for George Poole today.
Yeah, second
Still
of
with
2
that
runs.
Smile. I like it.
And he's sitting in 3rd right now, so sitting in a good spot right now, 73.87 with some of the guys here still to go, though. You know that's not safe, but not a bad position to be in for the current time being.
I like that landing. I like how he stayed on the board. You guys just saw it in the slow-mo a couple seconds ago. Well, that's what happens. We talked about it yesterday. We're just going to talk about it today again. This is skateboarding. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's nothing wrong with George. It's just, yeah, it's one of those days.
Second score coming in, not going to be an improvement, a 68.12, so he'll keep that first run score of 73.87, and currently that has him on the podium in 3rd place. But next up, we've got a local Frenchman, Adrian Foulard, 5th place finish last year in Montpellier. This guy's definitely got the skills to pay the bills. 4th place finish, just missing the podium in Hiroshima back in April.
And there we go. Adrian dropping in on her bank with a backflip, gap to A-frame rail, and a nollie crooks down the hubba. That's 2 tricks in 5 seconds already. And a bigger flip over the hip. It's trick number 3. Let's see how many Adrian does. He usually does a lot.
He's got
Coming
plenty
back
of
for the
time.
gap with a tray flip over the A-frame.
40 seconds, 4 tricks in.
And a front blunt down the hubba. This is the way. That's 6 tricks in 25 seconds. That's the way to win a contest. Frontside feeble on the up rail. Turning around in the quarter pipe, coming back for the hubba. Oh, missing the tray flip 50-50. I want to see that, Adrian. Come back on the board.
16 seconds left.
Nollie back lip on the A-frame rail. That was trick number 9. 10 seconds to go. Oh, bigger flip front board. 2, 1, and that's gonna be time for Adrian Foulard, one of the best French and European skateboarders out there in our skate park here at FWS Montpellier.
Well, Adrian Foulard sitting in 4th place from his first run score of 72.35 with the mistakes there on that second run. I would think that would not challenge his first run score. We'll find out here in just a moment, with 2 skaters left to go here for their second of 2 runs here in this first of 2 heats. Looking at the replay, that back lip, ooh, so
beautiful
steezy.
back lip. So much pop. And the nollie back lip on the A-frame rail. And I kind of wish we saw the bigger flip. It's just such a good trick for slow-mo. It turns so quick.
So score coming in for Adrian Foulard. It will not be an improvement from his first run score. 71.15 is what he was awarded for that second run. So he'll hold on to that 72.35 from run 1. And that currently has him in that top 4, so he won't hit the podium. Might crack him in that top 5 that gets his travel and accommodations paid for the next stop for FWS in Edmonton. Now, Danny Leon coming out of Spain, your current leader with a 77.7. He can only beat himself now, further solidify his presence on the podium. On course.
Oh, starting it off with a great front blunt again. Big quarter pipe. Nobody else skates it this way. That's just crazy to see the amount of tricks and power in Danny's round. Frontside 50-50 on the rail and getting back on the quarter pipe with the invert and the crooked grind on the ledge. Getting that alley-oop this time. Still 36 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Smith on the A-frame rail.
Plenty of time in fixing his mistake from the last run.
Oh,
yes,
in the
Danny.
middle of the run, getting the kickflip stalefish. That is amazing. And a frontside nose grind on the up rail. Finger flip disaster. That's a south flip.
20 seconds.
And a backside board side. 11 tricks. 15 seconds to go. Huge frontsider. Hear the crowd. Oh no! Missing the tray flip. That had such a good flow.
Hustling. He's got time for one more.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, Danny Leon.
Wow, what a run that was.
The first 40 seconds of that run was flawless, Thomas.
It was just trick after trick after trick. So much power by Danny Leon. Look at the front blunt gap out into the other quarter pipe. And then this invert. How people do all these crazy transition tricks in a street contest these days. Kickflip melon was just, yeah, out of this world. That's what it was. We're waiting for the scores for Danny Leon.
And will it be an improvement from his first run? It is a 79.22, so he raises the bar by just about a 1.5.
Imagine he didn't give up. Like he was just playing with that back flip. If he actually did a couple tricks, it would crack the 80. Hopefully he's not gonna regret that he gave up 6 seconds before the buzzer. Okay, last skater in is Maxime Genin, coming from Grenoble, France, with the backsmith on the gap to rail, then nollie crooks on the hubba. And then fakie for the hip with a full cap flip every single go. Precision from France. 45 seconds to go for Maxime. Gap to back lip in the quarter pipe. And a frontside Smith grind to gap on the long flat bar in the middle of the park. 33 seconds to go for Maxime. Oh, missing tray flip no slide. He did that trick in the first round. That's one of the best tricks in this round, so he relies on these, all the flip ins.
Switch heel to 50-50 attempt. Yes.
Oh, he didn't lock in, but at least he rolled away.
Yeah. And he had issues with that on his first run, so good to see him fix his mistake there. Here we go, 8 seconds left.
Kickflip backflip, stepping it up big time. So Maxime currently sitting in second with 75.82.
Time up. He's going to go for that switch heel to 50-50.
Yep.
Again, but that wouldn't have counted anyway. So Maxime Jeannon.
I mean, he landed it. You know, he landed it in the round. It wasn't he didn't lock it in, but it was a make. Let's look at some of the replays. The nollie crooks on the hubba. Everyone seems to like the trick a lot. People just do it back to back. Every round we have seen a nollie crooks, I'm just gonna say. Full cab flip over the hip, and then that switch heel to roll on the hubba ledge. And the unexpected kick flip backside lip slide on the bump to up rail to finish it off.
Score coming in, currently sitting in second place and 77.57, so he's not gonna better Danny Leon's 79.22, but further just ups the ante there for that second place spot.
It was a great improvement. It's all these little points that make the difference in the end. He might have not made the top 5 with a 75.82, but 77.57 from his second run might do it. So it's very important for the riders. Even though they had a good run in the first round, they just have to keep going and try the best tricks they have.
And looking at some of the replays, the highlights there of that first heat. And just like that, Thomas, we're already halfway through this final.
That goes quick.
Man, time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, man.
So second of 2 heats to come up. 6 of our final skateboarders, our top 6 from semifinals the other day. So by no means are Danny Leon, Maxime Jeannon, or George Poole safe right now in those 1, 2, 3 positions.
It's probably gonna start mixing very fast now as the riders are gonna drop in. Xander Gabriel from Los Angeles, California, dropping first, followed by Joseph Carpaccio, our current defending champion from last year. Frenchman, then Richo Turi coming from Slovakia, the Slovakian machine, the skateboard contest killer. Then Vincent Milou, the French superstar, followed by Aurélien Giraud, another great skater coming from France. And the last person in will be Daisuke Ikeda coming from Tokyo, Japan. We talked about him a lot, the guy who does mech twists in a street contest, followed by 270 lip, 270 out. It's just so crazy to see these tricks together.
Oh, seeing that kickflip back lip there by Maxime Jeannon, the final replay. And nice look there at the course here in beautiful downtown Montpellier. Big thanks to the city of Montpellier for hosting FIS World Series. This is the 21st year of FIS being here in Montpellier. So cool. Such a long-standing contest with over 500,000 visitors anticipated in being here this weekend. And seeing the crowds we've had so far these first few days, I am not surprised at that number at all, Thomas.
Oh man, I wouldn't be surprised if we cracked the 1 million this year. It's so many people. I wish you guys saw the people coming in through the gates at a time. What you see here, watching the skate finals, is just a fraction of what we have here every day. It is just insane. And it's not even weekend yet.
Yeah, you were right. It's only Friday. This is my first time out here. I hear Sunday is the craziest day.
It is. It is just crazy. This whole city turns into a venue. Okay,
here we go.
Xander Gabriel's in with a nose grind on the gap to rail, then a feeble grind and a hurricane in the quarter pipe. 4 tricks with this front blunt into the bank in 15 seconds. And a back blunt in the honor quarter pipe. Then coming for the flat bar with a crooked grind to drop. Xander's having a good run. He was holding on to the first place yesterday for a long time in the semis. Then a couple people bounced him out of the first spot, but Xander had an amazing run yesterday. So we can only expect him to do well today with the nose blunt on the A-frame like this. 20 seconds to go. Z, I know people in Cali are watching. Everyone wants you to do well with a front feed on the A-frame rail and a back blunt holding on. 10 seconds to go, Xander. Time for last one or two tricks, hyping it up. A huge crowd here in Montpellier. And a back blunt to fakie. That is a good run. That's gonna challenge Xander's gonna challenge Dan Leon's run. I'm pretty sure about that. I can't wait to see that score.
Nice work there, Xander. Not the smoothest of starts to his trip here to Montpellier. Lost his wallet on the flight over here from Los Angeles in qualifiers the other day. Before his run, he accidentally kicked his skateboard into the river into Les.
First thing
and had to skate on a waterlogged skateboard. He's skating a freshie now. He's still running the same bearings. He said his bearings seem to be working fine. Actually, I checked his wheels, and they do seem to be spinning just fine. But, yeah, things are looking on up here for Xander. Made his way into finals and having a great first of two runs. Nice work, Xander Gabriel from California.
Yeah, he needs that money because he lost his wallet with all credit cards and all cash, so he needs to win some money here.
Score coming in for Xander, 74.85, so that's enough to get him up on the podium for the time being, having him in third place right now. And next up, we're going to be seeing Joseph Garbaggio, second place here at Montpellier last year, second overall. And we're going to check in here with Joseph Garbaggio. We had a chance to catch up with him earlier. Here we go.
Je suis un peu de la merde, je tombe à chaque fois, je réussis jamais mes runs. Et là, j'ai réussi tous mes runs, mes 4 runs, qualif, finale, etc. Et du coup, j'ai gagné.
There you have it. A little look there at Joseph Garbaggio. Just won the Jeddah, Saudi Arabia stop as well back in March. So you know this kid has the tricks to get up on the top spot, Thomas.
Definitely has what it takes. Our current defending champion from last year. Starting it off with a front lip to fakie. Coming switch for the hubba with a switch no slide. That was probably supposed to be a crooked grind. But holding on, switch no slide, good enough. 49 seconds to go for Joseph. Oh, hurricane on the up rail. Not staying on his board, unfortunately, but still 40 seconds to go for Joseph. The crooked grind into the bank. Getting some speed for a big indie, frontside in the air over the channel. And a back 270. Oh! Stepping off his board, 25 seconds to go. George is one of the crowd's favorites, that's for sure. Tray flip, cross the gap into the bank. 16 seconds to go for Joseph. Gap to front lip in the vert quarter pipe in the corner. Getting some speed. Oh, wow! 4 seconds to go for Joseph. Time for the last trick, and that's gonna be right on the buzzer. That kickflip was after time.
So some things to clean up there for Joseph Garbaggio, our defending champion from last year, second place overall.
It is a great
World
and
Series.
it is the best and worst place to be in. He's the defending champion. He's the defending champion of the tour. So everyone expects him to do well. Imagine the amount of pressure on his shoulders.
Oh yeah, defending champion of the tour as well. It was George Poole who was in second place last year. I apologize for that there. But yeah, so defending champion of the tour, defending champion here for last year, Montpellier. Won the Jeddah, Saudi Arabia stop. Always has a target on his back, you gotta think.
Exactly, and then you're home, on your home field, and everyone wants you to perform. So it's like, yeah, I wouldn't want to be there in his shoes. 69.25, that's going to be the score for Joseph Garbaggio. Good enough for 7th place in our current standings.
All right, well, next up.
Rider up, I'm standing up now.
Yeah, your boy coming out of Slovakia.
Coming from Slovakia.
Richard Turi, a.k.a. Rizzo, a.k.a.
Risotto, the Slovakian skate machine. I know everyone's watching. Say what's up to all the clackers. Risho's in. Big spin board slide on the A-frame. Half cap rock to fakie. Coming fakie for the metal ledge. And a half cap no slide 270 out. Risho knows what needs to be done. Let's just hope he's going to put it together. 46 seconds to go for Richard. And a tail slide 270 out. Perfectly executed. Turning around on the honor bank. Getting speed for the nose blunt on the A-frame, barely making it. And a back blunt on the ledge, the hubba ledge in the middle of the park. 28 seconds to go for Risho. Coming for the bump to bar with a nose grind revert. That is a difficult trick to do on the up rail. Going back for the A-frame with a nollie heel. 13 seconds to go, and missing a kickflip backside nose grind. Unfortunately, not getting a perfect run, but still 5 seconds to go for Richard. 3, 2, and that's gonna be right on the buzzer with a kickflip frontside board slide miss.
Man, going for that kickflip front board there, right at the buzzer. Not sure if that would have counted.
I'm gonna say that was right after time, but you know when it happens on the buzzer, the judges are gonna consider it in their scores. Looking at the replays with the half cab nose slide 270 out. Again, guess the filmers like that trick. And then the frontside nose grind 180 out on the up rail. Ratio hopefully looking strong with 1 or 2 bails in his run.
Another cool aerial shot showing you the crowd that's out here. It is packed. Absolutely packed, and the skaters are loving that energy. So let's see. Rizzo's score coming in for his first of 2 runs, 72.07, so not enough to crack him up into the top 3, but he has a second run.
Hopefully he's gonna put it together in round number 2. We need to get in the top 5 to be able to get the flights paid. As we said a couple times, what you're aiming for in this contest is making the top 5.
All right, here we go. Vincent Malou for his first of 2 runs.
Big favorite of this contest, starting it off strong with a kickflip board slide to fakie on the up rail.
He was the top qualifier from qualies in the semifinals.
That's correct. With tricks like front blunt on the rail and a kickflip crooks on the ledge, on the hubba ledge. And 42 seconds to go for Vincent. You hear the crowd. They know he's from France. They want to see him do well. Oh, front 270 back lip. That was great. I didn't see Vincent do this until now. Front blunt in the quarter pipe to turn around. 26 seconds to go. I like that crooked grind. Vincent, the slappy crooks. 20 seconds to go. Vincent coming back for the A-frame switch. Backside lip slide. Oh, that is a contest make. That is a contest make. So Vincent standing.
He's got time for one more.
Yep, the backside there, 5 seconds to go. Still staying on his board. And front 180 alley-oop, switch 50-50, and that's gonna be time. Give it up for Vincent Malou. That was an amazing round. Vincent just keeps going with the tray flip. And okay, that was way after time. I'm gonna say that was a perfect round. Let's see what the scores are, what the judges think.
Well, Vincent Malou to get up on top is gonna need to better Danny Leon, 79.22. Taking a look here at the replay. Break this down for us, Thomas.
Some beautiful tricks. You saw the backside nose grab and then the front 180 alley-oop to 50-50. Front 270 back lip. Perfectly done.
Daisuke looking on there.
Slow-mo of the tray flip. And the scores are going to be in.
A new leader, 82.97 for the local boy, Vincent Malou. And the French people are loving it out there. You hear the cheers going off, and he still has the second run. So nice start to his campaign for the podium here. Vincent Malou currently sitting on the top side with an 82.97. Unfortunately, that knocks Xander Gabriel off the podium, but he'll have his second of 2 runs. And now getting ready to drop in for his first of 2, Aurélien Giraud, another Frenchman here with 1 minute on the clock. First of 2 runs. Thomas, take it away.
I have seen this kid growing up with insane skills, and Aurélien is fully grown up now, and he is better than ever. You guys just saw the front feeble up and a back tail into the bank. Coming for the hubba ledge. With the front 180 alley-oop, switch 50-50 on the hubba ledge. That is a short ledge to do this trick. 43 seconds to go for Aurélien. Huge back 3 all the way to flat. He's looking very strong out there in the skate park. 33 seconds for Aurélien. Coming for a big frontside air in the quarter pipe. Back onto the up rail with the front blunt to straight. 24 seconds to go for Aurélien Giraud. Amazing round so far. Dropping in the honor bank to get speed for the A-frame and a high. Oh, he landed on the board. Almost rolled away.
10 seconds left.
Little slam, front blunt, turn around in the quarter pipe. Coming for the hubba. 3 sequence to go, and a tray flip nose grind. Now that's a way to do a contest round.
And there's the time up there for Aurelien Giraud for his first of 2 runs, and bravo, Aurelien.
He's like, I'm not finished with you guys yet.
There it is.
I'm finished with you now. He's probably showing the judges he has what it takes.
Yeah, and that's not going to count, of course, well after the time. But let's look at the replay here for Aurelien, Thomas.
Beautiful. It's just pleasure to watch the tricks he does. Look, it looked like he's going to kick it away, but no. He's staying on his board. And then the tray flip nose grind down the hubba. And the ghetto revert in the quarter pipe. The back 3 all the way to flat. And another view of the tray flip nose grind down the hubba in the slow-mo.
All right, well, let's
wait
see
for the scores.
What the judges think. To be up on the top spot, it's going to have to better the 82.97. It won't do that at 81, so that's enough to get him up in second place right now. And that knocks Maxime Genon, his fellow countryman, off the podium. Maxime from the first heat, so he won't be able to answer back. But now your top qualifier dropping in for his first of 2 runs. This is Daisuke Ikeda coming out of Japan.
Dropping in, Daisuke Ikeda, everyone's favorite here. Back to 70 lip. On the rail, I like how he takes it easy and just does it without the 270 hub, but it's still one of the most difficult tricks. Tray flip over the A-frame. 48 seconds to go for Daisuke. A big frontside air over the SFR channel. 43. And Daisuke getting the frontside flip over the A-frame rail all the way to flat. Drop in the honor bank. And back 3 all the way to flat over the A-frame. He's doing an amazing round, just like he did yesterday. 25 seconds to go. And a front 180 alley to switch 50-50. These guys like the trick. So many of them did it today. 16 seconds to go for Daisuke. It's gonna come down to the Mac twist, and there it is. That was a perfect round. Last trick. Kick flip, frontside 50-50 grind, 2 seconds to go. And right on the buzzer, tray flip. There we have a new current leader. I'm just gonna say it right now, that has to go in the upper 80s, high 80s, or maybe even a 90.
Yeah, I like where you're going with that. Walking out on the ledge, Thomas, and I would not be surprised to see that as our new top score. We're gonna look at the replay. No falls in this run from Daisuke Ikeda.
Back to 70 lip, a Mac twist in a street contest. Another angle of the back 270 lip on the up rail. Some strong pushes, then the huge frontside in the air over the channel, and a back 3 all the way to flat over the A-frame. This is a winning round, in my opinion. I'm not the judge though. I don't know what the judges are gonna think, but I'm just gonna say I'm very amazed by Daisuke Ikeda's round.
Well, let's see, score coming in, and not enough to get him up on the top spot. 81.9 for his score there. Yeah, just, well, still 1 point below Vincent Malou. Vincent Malou sitting on the top spot with an 82.97. So
Vincent's holding on. Vincent had an amazing round. So that's the current top 3 at the moment are Vincent Malou, Daisuke Ikeda, and Aurelien Giraud in 3rd place, followed up by Danny Leon, Maxime Genon, Sander Gabriel, George Poole, Aurelien Giraud, Richo Toure, and Lawrence Revel closing the top 10. We're gonna go back to the top of the order. Boy, Sander Gabriel's gonna start it off. On the blue honor bank, dropping in. Get some speed gap into the bank, coming for the rail. With a nose grind on the rail. And a backside 50-50 on the flat bar into the bank. Hurricane in the quarter pipe. And a front blunt on the flat bar into the bank. 47 seconds to go. Already 4 tricks down. And a back blunt in the quarter pipe. Xander's looking strong out there in the park. And a crooked grind to drop. Coming back onto the SFR channel. About to drop in. Get some speed for the A-frame rail. 28 seconds to go, and a frontside nose blunt. Xander is looking strong with a perfect run so far.
2/3 of the way done with his run.
With a frontside feeble grind on the rail. And coming for the hubba with a backside blunt slide. 11 seconds to go. Xander's probably looking for a front 180 switch crooks. 5 seconds to go for Xander. And getting it perfect this time. So there has to be a score improvement compared to the first round. Xander had 2 perfect rounds, first person today.
Nice work there. Xander Gabriel coming out of California. He had to go for a swim the other day in Lelez in the river here.
Yep, first
to
day,
retrieve his board. That was a crowd pleaser as well.
Yeah, it was.
I'm looking at the replay here for Xander.
The frontside nose grind, then the crooked grind on the fly bar, and then another angle of the frontside nose blunt on the A-frame, back blunt on the ledge, then another angle of the back blunt, and then the perfect front 180 switch crooks to finish it off.
Nasty. All right, well, let's see score coming in for Xander Gabriel. And 75.62 for that second run. So it's just about 1 point improvement from his first run, but not enough to get him up on the podium. But 6th place there for Xander. So good showing out here. And next up, we're going to be seeing Joseph Garbaggio, your defending champion from last year here in Montpellier. Your defending champion overall for the FIS World Series last year. Won the Jeddah, Saudi Arabia stop back in March. Here he is, second of 2 runs, currently sitting
in 11.
Yeah, currently sitting. I had to double check that. I was like, is he really that far down? But yeah, currently sitting in 11th right now.
That's probably going to change very quick. 48 seconds to go for Joseph. Getting that hurricane this time. 50-50 stall, and then a crooked grind into the bank. Getting some speed to go over the channel with a big frontside air. 35 seconds to go for Joseph. Coming for the A-frame rail. Missing a back 270 lip slide. Probably is a go-to trick for Joseph. Coming back with a tray flip over the gap. 20 seconds to go. Couple last tricks. Frontside lip slide in the vert quarter pipe. Then, missing that kickflip into this time. Unfortunately, not putting it together. Hopefully, that is going to be a score improvement. But, yep, that's going to be it for Joseph Carpaccio. Gonna say, unfortunately, Joseph will not win today.
Well, we're going to look at the replay here. Break down what you like about Joseph Garbaggio's run here.
I did like the start. That was a perfect start to the round. The front lips are fakey, then this huge frontside air, and then towards the end of the round, a couple tricks didn't really work for Joseph this time. So he had 3 slams in his round. It's probably gonna be a similar score to the first round he saw of Joseph, and he is out.
Yeah, score coming in. It won't be an improvement from his first run score, so he'll finish 11th out here today. People still loving him out there, though, of course.
Yep.
Next up.
Next rider up, Risho Turi, coming from Košice, Slovakia. A skater on the Slovakian national team with 1 minute on the clock. That's going to start with the first trick that Risho does. Dropping in, coming for the A-frame. And getting a big spin board slide. And a half cap rock to fakie. Then Risho coming for the metal ledge. And unfortunately missing the half cap no slide 270 out. That's probably, yeah, the filmer was kind of in the way. Then tail slide to fakie on the ledge. 40 seconds to go for Richard. 38 seconds to go. And a nose blunt on the A-frame rail. For the Hava with a back blunt. 30 seconds to go. Setting up for the bump to rail. Getting that nose grind 180 out. 20 seconds to go for Risho. Doing a nollie heel over the A-frame. Coming for the Haba ledge. And getting that kickflip backside nose grind. That's going to be a good score. 7 seconds to go for Richard. That's going to be time for the last trick. And 3, 2, 1. And a kickflip frontside board side. So that little flaw that was there, the half cap no slide 270 that he unfortunately stepped off could. This would be a score improvement. Hopefully, we're gonna see a better score than 72.07 that Risho had in his first round. But we're gonna see in a second. But for now, let's look at the replays. The half cap rock, then the nose blunt on the A-frame rail, the nose grind 180 out, and the beautiful kickflip backside nose grind on the down ledge. And the last trick, that was the kickflip frontside board slide.
Well, to crack up on the podium, he's going to have to better Aurélien Giraud's 81 if he wants to get up on third place. That's where he finished last year here at this event in Montpellier. And not sure if that's going to have it. Nope, 73.45, so an 8th place finish there for Rizzo Turi. As we look to our next skater getting ready to drop, Vincent Malot.
Our current leader, Vincent Malot, is in with 1 minute on the clock and a kickflip board slide to fakie on the bump to bar. Turning around, getting a front blunt on the A-frame rail. And a kickflip crooks down the hubba. That is a very nice start to the round. 42 seconds to go.
You hear the people getting behind him out there.
That missing the 2-7 lip.
Well, 30 seconds left still on the clock for Vincent Malot, current leader.
Plenty of time. Tray flip over the gap into the bank. Coming for a pop shove it backside 50-50, an unusual trick for a contest. You don't see this very often. Vincent getting speed for the A-frame rail. And a kickflip front lip to fakie. 9 seconds to go for Vincent. 5, 4, 3, 2, backside nose grab in the quarter pipe.
And there's time.
Switch 180, 50-50. Didn't lock it in, unfortunately, on the last trick, so that's gonna be... That was a really nice run again. Once again, Vincent showed the crowd that he has what it takes to be in the top 3. There's only...
Two guys left to go, yeah, so he's
left.
Guaranteed a podium finish today. Current leader.
Podium. So you guys gonna see a Frenchman on the podium, that is for sure.
You're gonna see two Frenchmen.
Two Frenchmen. I was gonna say that is for sure also.
Our final 3 are your current top 3. How those cards are gonna fall into place, how those chips will fall into place, we shall see. But Vincent Malot, currently the leader, not gonna improve his first run score, I would think there. Score coming in, 82.97 from his first run. 80.8 is what he was awarded for his second run, so he will keep that first run score, and that still has him, of course, on the top spot. With 2 guys left to go, Vincent Malot guaranteed a podium finish. Where he will be on that podium will be determined by these next 2, including his fellow Frenchman, Aurélien Giraud.
We're in a very interesting situation. There's 2 people who can beat Vincent, 2 of the best qualified riders yesterday, and one of them, Aurélien Giraud, is in the park, starting it off with a frontside feeble grind up the rail and a back tail into the bank. Then setting up for the down leg with a switch, front 180 switch 50-50, holding on his board, holding on to it, then getting speed, coming back for a tray flip across the A-frame. He's back on the honor blue bank to get some speed for the A-frame and getting that hard flip all the way to flat over the metal hubba. And then the huge frontside air, getting speed to come for the up rail with the frontside Smith grind up. We still got a little bit of time for Aurélien Giraud, a couple seconds to go. Frontside feeble grind on the rail. And a kickflip crooks on the ledge. That is the answer to Vincent. Perfect run. Kickflip crooks, 6 seconds to go for Aurélien. That's gonna be time for the last trick. And we are gonna see Aurélien do a 540 attempt.
Going for the 540 at the buzzer. Well, Aurélien Giraud.
Easy he makes it look. He's tray flip 50-50.
Currently in third place, looking here at the replay. To get up into second place, he's gonna have to better Daisuke Ikita's 81.9. Looking here at his replay, do you think this run was enough to better his score from his first run?
You know what? I am not the judge. I cannot say. I would say it was an amazing run. That's all I can say. I liked the tricks he did, but I also liked what Vincent did. So who knows? We're going to see in a couple seconds. But the score to beat is 82.97. Currently in the lead, Vincent Malot, or 81.9 for second, the runner-up, Daisuke Ikeda.
All right, score coming in. Not going to be an improvement from his first run. He's going to get an 80.1.
He's going to stay in third, but that is it. That's going to make the podium. Aurélien's going to be in third, and the time is here. The last person on the course is going to be Daisuke Ikeda, our defending champion from Hiroshima, Japan. The last person who can beat Vincent Milou, and the time starts with the first trick, with a back 270 lip, 270 out. That is the way to start the round. 56 seconds to go, blunt to back disaster. And a tray flip, tray bomb across the A-frame. Coming for the gap with a frontside air over the SFR channel. 43 seconds to go for Daisuke Ikeda. And a frontside flip over the rail all the way to flat. The 16-year-old Japanese skater is just amazing, showing us how it's done all these rounds. And a back 360 all the way to flat. He saved it so well. 25 seconds to go for Daisuke. And getting that front 180 alley-oop to switch 50-50. Coming to the quarter pipe to set up for the next trick. 15 seconds to go. It comes to this. Daisuke Ikeda's gonna try the mech twist once again. And getting that mech twist, setting up 7 seconds to go for the kickflip frontside 50-50. 3, 2, 1. And that's gonna be time for Daisuke Ikeda with the last trick after the buzzer. That's not gonna count for the score. That was way after time. Another perfect round of Daisuke Ikeda, 2 perfect rounds. We see them. That's skateboarding, man.
Yeah.
Like, you see the top 2 finishers there.
I love that.
Giving each other high fives, hugging each other. That's skateboarding. That's what I like about the sport.
And you saw Vincent Milou cheering him on before he even dropped in. So that's so cool.
Vincent's a cool dude, man. He's a great guy.
All right, well, here we go. Looking at the replay for Daisuke Ikeda. If he wants to get up on the top spot, that's got to be 1.07 points better than his first run. Now, he did step up the difficulty getting that 270 out there on that first trick. Will it be enough?
He did 2 540s in his round. First, he did 270 and then 270 out in one trick, and then he actually did a 540 mech twist. That is just insane. Like, I wouldn't want to be sitting there as a judge, let me tell you that.
Well, judges have some time to figure this out.
Looking at the guys, we're going to be seeing the scores in a couple seconds. It is a very important decision they have to take at the moment.
82.97 the score
to be the Frenchman Vincent Milou or the Japanese superstars Daisuke Ikeda. We got the guys in one. Oh, that is going to be interesting.
Sfr Rider of the day.
Who is it gonna be?
Oh, I can't wait to see this score. Stop teasing me. Let me see, please. That was a great final, let me tell you that. And the score's in.
Here we go. 82.65, so not enough. Just 0.3 of a point shy, but still a very respectable finish. And there you have it, Vincent Milou, the Frenchman, your winner out here today on the shores, on the riverside of Lelez here in Montpellier.
That was a great show. We're in France. We have a French winner. What else can we ask for? A French professional skateboarder, a guy on the come up, being recognized in the States, won the contest here. How great is that?
Very cool. So there you have it. There's your winner, Vincent Milou. And you see the podium getting set up for the official on-course award ceremony. Great fans out here. Once again, we got to thank the city of Montpellier. So amazing. Such a great host here for this event. And I believe we're going to try to catch up with our winner, Vincent Milou. Get some words from him. But let's take a look one more time at that winning run, that first of 2 runs there for Vincent Milou that got him to 82.97.
Okay, and there we go. Vincent Milou's winning run is here on the screen, and the clock starts now with a kick flip board slide to fakie on the up rail. Getting up on the honor blue bank to get some speed. And a front blunt on the gap to A-frame rail, followed up by a kickflip crooks on the hubba ledge in the middle of the skate park. Still 42 seconds to go for Vincent. Dropping in, getting some speed, and then this front 270 lip on the bump to up rail with 4 tricks on his belt, and then front blunt in the quarter pipe. 26 seconds to go. Then that slappy crooks into the bank. And not, look at it, he's not stepping on off his board. Come and switch for a switchback lip with his hands down, but he still stayed on his board, so that is a contest make. Sometimes happens, but then this backside nose grab in the third quarter pipe and a front 180 alley-oop to switch 50-50. And that was the run of Vincent Milou. This was after time tray flip. He was just doing a couple tricks for the crowd, but what a run that was.
Well, let's check in with our winner down on the course.
I'm Emile Janico, the Poisson Rouge. The winner right here of the men's skateboard pro here in Montpellier, Vince Milou. You just won the contest here. You're a Frenchman in France. How does it feel?
Great, man. Just feel great to win here and then just having fun with all my friends, chilling around, skating the course for like 3 days. But just very good weekend, dude.
All right, and why don't you just tell us a little bit in French for the French friend. How does it feel to win out there in your home country of France, Vince?
Non, c'est vraiment cool. Merci à tous d'être là. C'était vraiment charmé. Putain d'ambiance et kiffez bien la semaine.
All right, once again, your winner, Monsieur Vincent Milou.
Well, there you have it. What an amazing finals that was, Thomas Winter. Those kids out there killing it. And it was the local man, Vince Milou, doing it on the home turf, on his home soil, appeasing those crowds out here in France. What do you guys say about that?
It was just great. Back-to-back amazing rounds in the park. As we said before the show, I expected them to do well. And what I expected, they delivered. It was just great. Like, I saw everything: flip-ins, big airs. I saw a mech twist. I saw some amazing skating. I saw a couple surprises. I saw some good placing. I saw some guys not do very well, but it was just great.
Yep, definitely. And again, thanks to all the beautiful people here at Montpellier for contributing to that atmosphere. Such an amazing energy out there with so many fans. Over 500,000 expected in attendance out there, and it feels like we got that out there today. So congratulations to all our skateboarders. But Vince Milou, your winner out here today. And man, again, just hats off to all those dudes throwing down.
Yep. So much respect to all the riders. Congrats to Vincent Milou for winning. And also congrats to all the 5 riders who placed in the top. These guys are going to Canada for the next tour stop of FIS World Series in Edmonton in July. All these riders are going to get their flights paid. I'm going to see you guys in Canada. I can't wait. How about you?
Yeah, definitely. That's just a couple months away. It's going to be here before we know it. But we got more action coming your way today, including the mountain bike pro slope style. That's coming up, so tune in. Go to FIS.fr for all the action and the podium coming up your way right now.
All right, in third place. Hey, come on, Montpellier, give it up for your third place right here. It's Monsieur Aurélien Giraud.
Troisième, Aurélien Giraud.
Congratulations,
s'il vous plaît, Montpellier.
All right, look at that, a check and a trophy. Nice job.
100 000 euros.
All right, in second place, hey, and it was very, very close. This was one of the closest contests we had. Only a third of a point. But give it up for him all the way from Japan, Akira Daisuke! Congratulations, man.
Qui finit deuxième, qui prend 1500 euros.
All right, in first place, he's France, he's your country Frenchman. Give it up for Monsieur Vincent Milou!
Et le gagnant, c'est Vincent Milou qui a vraiment tout fracassé.
Amazing skating. Like I said, the scores were very, very close. Great job.
Ça s'est joué vraiment à pas grand-chose entre les trois.
Hey, one more time, Montpellier, for all your top 3 riders. Woo! Hey, Louis, pump it up for him. One more time, Montpellier, for your
Allez,
top
du bruit,
3.
s'il vous plaît. Maximum de bruit pour les 3 pros.
Well, there you have it, your podium out here. Congrats to those guys, Aurélien, Daisuke, and Vince throwing down out there, and all the guys that were in the finals. absolutely killing it out there. And thanks everyone for tuning in. More action coming your way. What are you going to do for the rest of the day, Thomas?
I'm going to go there and I'm going to skate. I can't wait to go skate. I'm also going to have a beer because of all these people. I just want to hang out with the people. I'm going to go talk to the riders. I'm going to ask them a couple questions how they liked it because I enjoyed it. I had a great time. Hoping the riders had a great time too.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, we've got our SFR Rider of the Day award. You guys could vote. And there you have it, Joseph Garbaggio, your SFR Rider of the Day. So thanks everyone for tuning in and voting. So congratulations to Joseph Garbaggio. He's your Rider of the Day.
There we go. The last year's champion, the Rider of the Day. I think he won the Rider of the Day also. So congrats to Joseph Garbaggio for winning that competition.
Well, thanks everyone again for tuning in. Thanks to our presenting sponsors, SFR, Montpellier, Mediterranean, and Metropole, an honor for the brave. This has been the Skate Street Finals here at the Montpellier stop of the 2018 FIS World Series. DC here, joined by my man, Thomas Winter. Thank you so much. Such a pleasure being out here, hanging out with you. Have fun skating out there. And on behalf of everyone else, all our production staff as well, thanks to all our other partners, Skull Candy, Red Bull, everyone that helped make this possible. Very happy FIS Montpellier to you, and we'll catch you later for some more action coming your way right here on the shores of Les.
Boom! Boom again! 50! Oh! Talking about
Pulling it off the crowd going nuts here in Edmonton.